Hi everybody, I am Manpreet and I make book related videos on this channel. If you like books, then hit that subscribe button and follow me on my social media. Today's video is about my non-fiction book collection. There will be two parts of this video because I want to go into a bit of detail about each of the books. So there will be two parts. The first part is this one where I'm going to show you all the non-fiction books that I have by Indian authors. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. And if you're a person who has been watching my videos since a long time, then make sure you hit that like button right now. The first book that I have got is a very new book which I covered in one of my book hauls as well. It's 10 Golden Steps of Life by Vikram. It's by Srishti Publishers. Now this author has put together 10 steps through which you can achieve success in your life, and that's what this book is about. The second non-fiction book that I have is The Great Indian Diet by Shilpa Shetty-Kundra and Luke Coutinho. You guys know that I love this book. I totally loved how this book has been written, and this book is about Indian diet and how beneficial it is and how you can be healthy and eat a wholesome diet by following simple Indian diet. And I also have talked a lot about this book in one of my previous videos. I'll link it down below. In fact, all the books which I have talked about before, I'll link all those videos down below for sure. The third book that I have is a book by a very popular Indian author, and that is Preeti Shenoy. It's Why We Love the Way We Do. It's a book about relationships, how you can maintain good relationships. If you have some problem in your relationship, what is the reason behind it and how you can fix it. It's a book about that. The next book that I have is again by a very popular actor turned blogger turned author, and that is Mrs. Funnybones by Twinkle Khanna. Now I didn't like this book that much. I have talked about the reasons why I didn't like it that much, but it's a little book on various anecdotes from the actor's life and what are her experiences with those anecdotes and what she learned from them. That is what this book is about. The next book that I have is again by a very popular Indian non-fiction author, and that is Rashmi Bansal, and the book is Poor Little Rich Slum. This book has the stories of a lot of businesses and entrepreneurs that reside in the Mumbai's biggest slum area, that is Dharavi. Now this book goes into that area and sees the people who have built up their businesses from right there. There's a story about dancing shoes in it which you must read because it's very inspiring and it still has a mark on my mind even after like a year. So yeah. The next book that I have is again a book by a very popular Indian author, that is Ashwin Sanghi. Now he is popular for his fiction books, but again he wrote this non-fiction book, that is 13 Steps to Bloody Good Luck. I have reviewed this book on my blog, and as well as I have talked about this book before, so I will link it down below as I said. In this book, the author has taken a very scientific and very logical approach to tell you how you can be lucky. So this book is a very effective book. It has many short stories which are very impactful to be precise, and this is a totally amazing book which you should read if you want to have a perspective on how you can make your life better and be more lucky. I think most of the books in this collection are by very popular Indian authors and very established books. So let me know what you think about this kind of theme which is going around in this video. Anyways, the next book is Don't Lose Out Workout by Rujuta Divekar. Now I have another book by her. I couldn't find the copy, but that is Women and Weight Loss Tamasha. Rujuta Divekar is one of the very popular nutritionists in India. A lot of people are talking about her methods of making people lose weight and be more healthy, because she is not that kind of person who would ask you to starve or eat brown rice or stuff like that. She is a person who will ask you very simple things to do so that you can be more healthy, you can lose weight, rather than just focusing on working out and having no results. The next book is again by Rashmi Bansal, and that is Take Me Home. It's a story about 20 entrepreneurs. Like there are 20 stories about different entrepreneurs and how they built up their businesses, and they're truly inspiring. So yeah, this is an amazing book. I have read half of this book and I loved it. The next book is by an author about whom I have talked a lot on this channel, and that is the author of The Curse of Surya, that is Dev Prasad. Now he has this non-fiction book, Pitch It. Now what he does in this book is he takes up stories from lives of different cricketers and then connects it with how you can be better at management, how can you build a better business and stuff like that. So it's basically a leadership sort of book, but it has been connected to cricketers. The next book that I have is Wasted in Engineering by Prabhu Swaminathan. Now, I have talked about this book on my blog and I have reviewed it properly, and you can check it out. This book is a sort of guide for people who want to become an engineer, or who are actually engineers and now they have completely lost what they can do. So this book is more relevant to the people who have not started doing engineering yet. So if you have any younger siblings who are thinking of becoming an engineer in India, so they should read this book. The next book that I have is India on My Platter by Saransh Goela. I have reviewed this book on this channel itself and I didn't like this book that much. This is the chef Saransh Goela and he goes on a road trip all across India. He has different recipes in this book and he has talked about different kind of cuisines which are regional cuisines, and I didn't like this book that much because I didn't like how it was written. So that's that. There's another book which I forgot to include in this video, that is Rear View My Roadie's Journey by Raghu. I have included it in one of my favorite books because it's basically an autobiography. You can check it. I will put the link down below. There will be so many links in this video. I do not know how I'll manage that. The third last book that I have to show you today is The Success Through Positive Thinking by S.P. Sharma. Now this book is a great book. It's a very old copy I have. I have had this book since 9-10 years and it's a great book. It's how you can change your attitude and how you can change your life through your change in attitude. So this book is amazing for people who are feeling very low or who are feeling like we can do nothing. They should read this book and they will become positive and they'll become successful, because there is success through positive thinking. The next book that I have is again by Dev Prasad. Now this is Krishna. Now this book goes around India and tells you about all the places and the stories related with those places which are actually related to Lord Krishna. So it's like a sort of travelogue where you go to all the places where there are anecdotes or stories or tales or folklores about some part of Lord Krishna's life. So this is what this book is about. And the last book is one of the most popular books which comes into the non-fiction leadership sort of section, and that is Corporate Chanakya by Radha Krishna Pillai. Now Chanakya was a person who was a great strategist, we all know that, and this book has taken up his teachings, connected it with leadership and business and explained everything. This book tells you how you can benefit from the teachings of Chanakya in your life as a leader or as a business owner or as a person who does a job and wants to grow in it. This is my pile of non-fiction books by Indian authors. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. This is basically my collection of books of non-fiction genre, and I would love to see what kind of non-fiction books you have been reading, because I know a lot of you are interested in non-fiction books and I haven't featured them that many times. So I did this video and one of you also asked me to do it. I'll be coming up with more videos regarding this non-fiction. There will be another part of this video where I'll include the books which are not by Indian authors and also my favorite non-fiction books. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit thumbs up to this video, and I'll be back with another video in this non-fiction sort of series very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Manpreet signing off.